Point Pleasant, West Virginia in the 1960s was a town grappling with change. The bustling activity of the nearby TNT area, a former World War II munitions plant, provided jobs but also an undercurrent of unease. The Cold War cast a long shadow, fueling anxieties about the future. Little did the residents know that their lives were about to take a sharp turn into the unknown. A series of bizarre events would soon grip their town, centering around a creature as terrifying as it was enigmatic: the Mothman. The Ohio River, a constant presence in their lives, flowed silently by, oblivious to the growing disquiet. The people of Point Pleasant went about their daily routines, unaware that something was lurking in the shadows, something that would etch their names into the annals of paranormal history. A palpable tension hung in the air, a premonition of the strange events to come. This was the backdrop against which the legend of the Mothman would unfold, a tale of fear, uncertainty, and the enduring power of the unknown. As the days grew shorter and winter approached, a sense of foreboding settled over Point Pleasant. The townsfolk, accustomed to the quiet rhythms of rural life, felt a shift in the atmosphere. Something was different, off-kilter. It was as if the very air had grown heavy with anticipation, a silent prelude to the strange and terrifying events that were about to unfold. The stage was set for an encounter with the unexplained, an encounter that would challenge everything the people of Point Pleasant thought they knew about the world around them. The Mothman was coming, and life in this quiet West Virginia town would never be the same. The first documented encounter with the Mothman occurred on a chilly November evening in 1966. Two young couples, Roger and Linda Scarberry and Steve and Mary Millette, were driving late at night near an old World War II munitions plant known as the TNT area. This sprawling complex, with its abandoned buildings and overgrown vegetation, had an eerie, almost spectral quality, even in daylight. As their car cruised down a deserted stretch of road, the couples noticed something peculiar in the headlights. A large winged figure was standing in the shadows, its eyes glowing an unnatural red in the darkness. Terror gripped their hearts as the creature unfolded its massive wings and rose into the air, following their car with an unnerving persistence. They could hear a strange sound too, a high-pitched screech that seemed to claw at the edges of their sanity. Panic seized the group as they sped away, the creature's glowing eyes burning into their memories. They raced through the night, desperate to escape the clutches of this unknown entity. The creature pursued them relentlessly, keeping pace with their car, as if toying with them. They could feel its presence, a palpable aura of dread that filled the car. The terrifying chase continued until they reached the outskirts of Point Pleasant, where the creature finally veered off and disappeared into the night. Shaken and breathless, the couples reported their encounter to the local police, who listened with a mixture of skepticism and concern. Their story, as outlandish as it seemed, was just the beginning of a series of sightings that would plunge Point Pleasant into a vortex of fear and intrigue, forever changing the town and its inhabitants. The abandoned TNT area, with its crumbling buildings and overgrown vegetation, quickly became central to the Mothman legend. This sprawling complex, once a hive of activity during wartime, now lay desolate and silent, a haunting reminder of a bygone era. It was here, amidst the decaying remnants of war production, that many of the most chilling encounters with the creature took place. The very air within the TNT area seemed charged with an unnatural energy. Witnesses reported experiencing a range of strange phenomena, from inexplicable equipment malfunctions to an overwhelming sense of dread. Some even claimed to have encountered strange lights and unidentified flying objects within the area, adding another layer of mystery to the already perplexing situation. The grounds themselves seemed to whisper tales of a dark past. The remnants of bunkers and storage facilities hinted at the dangerous materials that were once housed there, fueling speculation about government experiments and cover-ups. The TNT area became a breeding ground for conspiracy theories, its desolate landscape a canvas upon which people projected their deepest fears and anxieties. Whether a haven for paranormal activity or simply a place where imaginations ran wild, the TNT area became inextricably linked to the legend of the Mothman. It was a place of mystery and fear, a place where the veil between reality and the unknown seemed to wear thin. And as sightings of the creature continued, so too did the speculation about the true nature of the TNT area and its connection to the strange events unfolding in Point Pleasant. Eyewitness accounts of the Mothman varied, but certain chilling details emerged consistently, painting a portrait of a creature seemingly ripped from the darkest depths of a nightmare. The creature stood imposingly tall, estimated by some to be over 7 feet in height. Its wingspan was even more impressive, said to be anywhere from 10 to 15 feet wide, dwarfing any known bird in the region. The creature's most unsettling feature, however, was its eyes. Described as glowing orbs of fiery red, they seemed to pierce through the darkness, instilling a primal fear in all who beheld them. Some witnesses reported that the eyes were set within a larger, vaguely humanoid face, while others claimed that the creature's head was indistinct, shrouded in shadow. The creature's body was often described as man-like, but with a distinctly inhuman musculature. Its skin, typically reported as grey or brown, seemed to be covered in a strange, leathery hide. Some witnesses claimed to have seen claws on its hands and feet, adding to its already terrifying appearance. Despite the disparate details, one thing remained consistent: the overwhelming sense of dread that accompanied the Mothman's presence. It was more than just the creature's unsettling appearance, it was an aura of malice that seemed to radiate from its very core. The Mothman, it seemed, was more than just a strange creature. It was something ancient, something malevolent, something that stirred a primal fear deep within the human psyche.